Welcome back to the pod, team.
Hello. I almost started seeing Hot to Go because it would start counting down.
Oh,
Five,
oh yeah, no.
four, three,
Mm-mm.
two. Oh, well, that might get us copyrighted. Oh, well. Actually,
um,
let me.
it's an exciting day. Episode 3 of the podcast. I just want to start this off by saying that we tried to record this episode already, like 2 days ago, and the same day that we tried to record it is the same day that it decided to violently thunderstorm.
Yep.
So literally, like, first of all, our setup wasn't even working because the Wi-Fi was a mess,
I
and
don't have that
then
much of a setup, so.
my mic wasn't working, and you could just hear wind and rain, and it was
All the.
horrible.
Okay, not a thundering again.
Is it raining right?
It's
Please.
not raining. I hear thunder, though.
Okay. Well, we're gonna do
Anyway,
our best.
we're gonna ignore that. Dude, I
We're
found out I
gonna
can change the color of the sticky note on my computer. Didn't know I could do that.
change the what?
The color
What?
of the sticky notes.
Of the sticky notes? Your
It
computer has
has It has sticky notes.
fire.
It has yellow, green, pink, lilac,
Ooh.
blue, gray, and charcoal.
Charcoal's kind of weird, but purple sticky notes are very underrated. I love a
Why?
purple
Why?
sticky note.
Why have charcoal in gray?
Why have charcoal and gray? That's a great question. Um,
Anyway,
yeah. So today, David and I are going to be talking about our vacation slash summer stories. Um, some of them might be good, some of them might be terrible. But we're just going to be sharing today. But first,
sharing to the best of our abilities.
of course. But first, you guys know we have to do the opening segment. So let's do it. Love it. Leave it. Learn it. Bow, 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 bow. If you're new here and you don't know what love it, leave it, learn it is, it's basically when we talk about one thing that we've loved from this week, one thing that we've hated that we're leaving, and one thing that we don't get. We don't understand. We don't know when it happened in the timeline, but it happened, and we don't know. So
Period.
yeah. David, do you want to go first or should I go first?
I can go first.
Okay,
Of
period.
course, I'd be delighted to.
Mm-hmm.
My first love it for this week is plants, and I've realized that I have a problem
Ooh.
because I
Mm.
want to buy so many.
You're like my
You
mom.
you already see this one,
Yes.
and this one resulted in me having a free pot. And then I
Mm.
went back to work, and they have a really cute pot that is like a little dog with like little stubby legs and everything. It's
Oh.
adorable. Almost bought it, and I would have had to buy two more plants because then I would have had to fill each pot. I don't have space in my room. There's
Mm-mm.
barely any like what you see. This is all filled,
Mm-hmm. The
but
thing
no,
with
I love it.
the thing with plants is that my mom loves plants, and so like she has a whole garden in the front yard and the backyard. She has a ton of indoor plants.
Dude, I want a garden.
I've shown you my house, so you like
Yeah,
know that there's a ton of plants in my house. But I have killed every plant I have ever had.
that's crazy. All mines are living and thriving.
I back
Well, I
in
don't know
like
about thriving, but they are living.
COVID times, I had like 6 plants in my room, and I killed all of them because what would happen is I would get anxious and I would think that I hadn't watered them, and so I just like kept watering them and I wasn't keeping track of if I was watering
That's
them or
crazy.
not.
You know what I do?
Mm.
There's a little hole on the side of each pot,
Uh huh.
and I just stick my finger in it and see if they're still
Oh, so
wet.
if they're yeah. So
I like the easiest thing for me.
I was struggling. I overwatered like all of them, and they all died. It was a sad time actually. But yeah, valid, love it. My love it for this week is The Bear on Hulu.
Okay.
If you've heard of that show, it's so good, guys. It's actually amazing. I finished, what am I on? I think I'm on season 3. I watched season 2. I watched season
hmm
2 in like a day.
Imagine how stressful being in that company is.
I would rip all of my hair out actually because I don't
I
it's so intense.
Like I think I would cry. I was like, they'll start
No,
screaming
I
at me.
would.
I'm like,
No,
it's not even good.
absolutely. There have been multiple moments that I've seen in the show where I'm like, I would not survive this. I'm turning in my
No.
apron and I'm going home. And everybody in the restaurant has like significant issues. And I'm like, can we get it together?
Can we just like have a kiki in the kitchen?
Right. Like can it be peaceful for one day? Please spare me. Literally spare me. But I love that show. It's great. I just started season 3 and
There he is.
it's amazing. I love it. That's
Speaking of
great.
shows, I need to do my show of
Your
the
show
week
of the
because
week. Yes.
so I finished recently. It's a limited series on Netflix called Sirens.
Mm.
Dude, it is so good. I finished in one night.
Ooh.
It's 5 episodes. They're about an hour long each.
Mhm.
So really not that long of a
Yeah,
series.
yeah, yeah.
But dude, the amount of story they told in that time,
That's cool.
so good. Got mad at the end because I
Mhm.
was like, okay, you can disagree with me or not if you've seen the show, but like that ending kind of got me mad. I said, now why, who wrote this?
Mhm.
I need to speak with them
Yes.
because I got
Mhm.
mm, mm.
Mhm.
I cannot deal with that.
I'm like slowly getting into watching more shows and things cuz they're actually really good. I think I prefer shows over movies, but
Yeah,
I love both. So,
I feel like they're able to like create more of a story and narrative in a show than they are in a movie.
yeah, for sure. And for me, like when it comes to stories and narratives and stuff, it's really important that I like understand and connect with the characters. And I feel like it's
Yeah,
easier to do that in a show than in a movie. But
yeah, because they're able to like build that atmosphere around them
mhm,
and like create a good narrative.
absolutely. Okay, what's your leave it for this week?
Okay, it's not from. Okay, honestly, my leave it daylight saving times. Because why do we need it? Why does it exist? Why do I have to move my clock forward and move my clock back?
Mm.
Let me just have my peace and not change my clock. Because why
Mhm.
do I have to lose an hour of sleep? Gaining it, not a
Mhm.
problem.
Okay.
The fact when I have to lose that hour of sleep, that's my deathbed.
I feel like I don't know what it is. I feel like it doesn't make that big of a difference for me anymore. It's kind of like it's just annoying when it's like 5:30 and the sun is gone. And I'm like, "Hello, where am I? What's going on right now?"
Exactly.
So, that's very annoying. But I understand. I think my sleep schedule is usually so messed up anyway.
Oh no, mine is god awful. Like, guess what time I went to sleep the last 3 nights?
Mm.
It's past midnight.
I fell
But
asleep
like,
after 4 a.m. last
yep,
night.
3, 4
Which is
for
why I
multiple
had
nights.
to push back this episode because I got out of bed at like 12.
Child, that's why we didn't record yesterday. So that's the reason. That's the second reason. The first day was the storms. The second reason is because I didn't get enough sleep and I slept right
And
until I woke up to my alarm saying I had to go to work. I said, and that's crazy.
and that's crazy times. It's horrible. No, there's something about not having school, like not having to go to college and like wake up and like have somewhat of a routine that just
Yeah.
really messes with my body. And it's like no matter how much I try to stay on a routine, it feels like it just doesn't happen. It's ridiculous.
No, the amount of routines I've been through, like, I'm gonna start this, I'm gonna start that. Girl, no, you're not.
Mm-mm.
You're not.
Mm-mm. Oh, okay, my leave it for this week is Labubu's. If you know what a Labubu is, if you first of all, if you don't know what a Labubu is, go look that up right now.
Now
And
here's the thing,
don't say I didn't warn you because those things are absolutely horrifying.
but I love a good labubu.
No,
Like, I haven't bought one because I don't have money. But like, I love a good labubu.
I hate them so bad. Like,
They're
I
so cute.
people were talking about it on TikTok, and if you know, like on TikTok, if you're watching a video and there's like a common search thing, then you can
Yeah.
click on the. Ooh, I just heard the thunder too. Let's all send up a collective prayer that it doesn't start storming
Oh,
in the middle of this episode, because
oh, it's already raining here.
we cannot afford that. Okay, I looked up what a labubu was because of a TikTok video, and I was like, what on earth is this? Literally, what am I looking at? Like, actually, what is this demonic stuffed animal?
It's so adorable though. Like, I don't usually do like little collection boxes. It's adorable, but you know why they got so popular? I think it's because Have you heard of a person, Vanilla Mace?
Yes.
Love her down. Love her videos, love her streams. I think it got really popular after her. Like, she started doing like the unboxing things, and then Dad started laughing, and then it really popped off.
I can't deal with it. Okay, so what's your learn it?
Painting. I want to learn how to paint.
Hey.
Dude, I realized that I stopped painting a long time ago because I had a lot of canvases, I had a lot of paint, and I just stopped. Granted, I still have no artistic ability in that way. So, child, these clouds. Let me turn on a lamp. Now, I don't know how much that changed the lighting.
It helped a little bit, yeah.
You know what I look like? You know the movie posters where it's like a good side and a bad side?
Yeah.
I got like the white light for the good side. Looking like a movie poster over here.
Oh, please. Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, so your learn it is painting. I love that, actually. I really want to learn how to paint and, like, get good at painting. I think that'd be so cool.
I know. It's such... I feel like it's therapeutic to paint.
I used to draw a lot. I had a sketchbook. I don't know where it is. Like, for the life of me, I haven't been able to find that sketchbook. But I used to have a sketchbook and, like, draw in it. And it was so fun. Like, genuinely, people who can draw, like, just naturally.
I envy them,
cool.
Dude.
Y'all are so cool. Okay, here's my learn it for this week. Addison Rae's rise as a pop star. Because she just dropped an album.
Okay.
I haven't heard the album, so I cannot judge.
Yeah.
But she just dropped an album, and I was like, how did we get here? I knew she was releasing some songs and, like, doing some stuff. And I watched one music video, and I was like, okay. But I really want to know kind of how we got to this point. And...
wasn't she TikTok famous first?
Yeah, she was TikTok famous at the same time at, like, the Hype House and
that's horrible.
Charlie
D'Amelio.
Yes, that whole like COVID TikTok star era, like that was her time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she's like, she has an album and she has all these songs, and she was on this the song with Charlie XCX on Brat, and I was like, okay, Addison, all right. So, but I like no tea, no hate, no shade. I just want to know how we got here because I skipped some things apparently. I've only heard like 2 songs.
I've heard 0.
I wasn't super into what I heard, but like maybe I'm missing something because the girlies love
my lord, is boring. The only thing I know is that little scream she got.
Yes, that's the only thing I knew for the longest time. Like that video of her in the studio with Charlie XCX, and she was like doing the scream, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
I said, okay, I guess.
I like go off, but yeah, I need to explore that further. Yeah. That concludes our opening segment, guys. Let's dive into it, shall we? Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the episode. So today,
you don't eat meat.
I don't eat meat. You're correct.
So what about the carrots and potatoes?
I do love carrots. I'll take that. I do love a carrot.
There we go. Let's get into the carrot and potatoes.
The carrot and potatoes of the episode. Okay, so as we said earlier, today we are sharing our summer stories in honor of it being June. David, do you want to go first?
I can. I'm trying to think, like, because most of my vacations, like, have gone relatively well.
I cannot say the same.
Which is crazy. So, like, most of mine's...
Here's the thing, though, is that, like, it depends, because I've had some vacations that have been really fun and, like, really, really cool. And I've had some vacations that I'm just like, I don't even know. Like, what even happened? Most of them are from when I was younger, and, like, my whole family would try and travel together. So it would be, like, me and my mom and my grandparents and my aunts and my cousins. And it's like, this is too much. We can't do this. And we haven't really, like, tried to do a big family vacation in recent years. Thank God. So,
my lord, no hope whatsoever about that family vacation. He said, I don't want to go here. I want to be with y'all.
It's not even that I don't want to be with them. It's just that they stress me out to the highest degree, and I'm like, I can't do this with you guys.
And that's fair. No.
Why is everybody going in a different direction? What's going on?
If any case, I'm usually the problem, because I actually usually get, for some reason, anytime we go on a vacation, I usually end up somehow sick or injured.
Ooh.
And I'm like, how? Which, like, I recover in time. Like, it doesn't affect me or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember, okay, so one story is we were at, oh my God, I think it was Myrtle Beach.
Oh, God.
And we were swimming at a pool because we didn't want to go to the ocean just yet. And I took a dive, right? And the very unsuspecting dive, very cool. I did it before. I went down, and I guess I went down further enough to where my head kind of hit the floor. And I scraped off, like, a part of my skin, like, in the middle. Dude, the whole time we were there, I got caught vision.
Oh.
The whole time. It was just like it was like, whoop, in the middle. And I said, no, I'm never going to live this down.
That is crazy. I feel like you've told me that one before, but bro, that's insane.
And like, I have pictures to prove it.
Hey.
You ever feel like a plastic bag drifting through the wind, just wanting to start again? Oh, no. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
I had to get up. I had to get up and close like all the windows in my house because my mom left them open this morning, and it is now pouring rain outside. So,
I think it's a light sprinkle.
I disagree. I heavily disagree.
It's just like a.
Oh no.
No, that's not the move.
That's not the move. I disagree.
No.
Let's see. Is there? I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any stories like relating to horrible weather. I will say that when I was driving up to college, I lived 10 hours away from where I go to college.
Which is crazy.
And when we were driving up to do move-in and all that stuff, the same time that we were driving up is the same time that a hurricane was getting ready to hit the East Coast. So we were like driving through North Carolina, and there's like trees swaying, and like the roads are partially flooded, and it's pouring rain. Like, I don't know if you've ever been in a car when it's pouring rain so hard that like it doesn't matter how fast your windshield wipers are going, like you still can't see. That's how bad it was. It was horrible.
Child, my moving day was like, it was sunshine. It was busy people walking around.
No, so it rained. It rained when we were driving up, and then it also rained on my actual move-in day. So the day that like we're on the side of the road, like we're on the curb, and we had to take all the stuff out the car and everything, and like push the big rolling carts into the building, and it's just raining. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna roll with the punches, because what else can I do at this point? It was definitely a time.
The only good thing was the way the housing was for mine is that the elevator to get into my building was right off the parking deck, so I didn't have to go outside. Even if it was raining, it wouldn't be a problem.
That's sick. I love that.
But it wasn't. It was sunshine and rainbows, and I feel sorry for you.
Yeah, I feel sorry for me too. But I lived, so it's fine.
I lived to tell the tale.
I lived to tell the tale.
Tell the tale. Tell the tale.
Tell the tale, queen. Okay, so also, I went to Savannah one time with my family. I've actually been to Savannah, Georgia several times. If you haven't been, it's great. But I went one time with my family, and we went to Tybee Island, which is like the beach that they have near Savannah.
The what? The what island?
The Tybee Island.
Oh, don't know. But continue your story.
So yeah, so we go there, and guys, we apologize for the rain in the background. This is actually ridiculous. Anyways.
Well, we're just not having good luck with these episodes.
We're just not having good luck with recording this episode, but whatever.
If anything, it adds ambiance.
Right, it's ASMR, really. Enjoy.
Maybe we'll add Subway Surfers to add it to it.
What
like, just right here, Subway Surfers video.
That'd be ridiculous. Actually, that would be insane. But maybe it would help us. Yeah. So we went to Tybee Island. We went to Tybee Island, and the water is like brown. Yeah.
No.
The water is like brown.
I know.
So you get in, and you can't see the bottom. So you can't see your feet. So you're just like walking around in sandy, silty water.
That's poo water.
And so it's like we're there, and I'm just like kind of walking around in the ocean, and something like bites my foot, and I was like, what on earth? So I run out of the water like as fast as physically possible, and I'm looking at my foot because I'm like, I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
I think it was a crab. I think I stepped on a crab, and
was it like a pinch or was it like a bite?
It was like a pinch. It wasn't like a shark bite.
Because it also could have been like a little fish just like nibbling.
It felt harder than like a little fish because it did hurt. It did hurt on impact, and then also for like several minutes afterward.
Okay, it might have been a crab.
And I was like, I don't know what that was, but I hope it was.
Anyway, as soon as I felt that pinch, I would have ran.
I did run. I ran very fast. I did not go back in the water for the rest of that vacation.
I said, I'm not touching that water. I'm not like.
It's time to go. It was actually.
It's time to leave.
Are you scared of the ocean?
Kind of, sort of, actually. Dude, the idea of being stuck in the middle of the ocean, I think I would rather not.
I'd rather die. Cause what am I gonna do? Literally, what am I gonna do? Like, I can't call anybody for help. I just gotta pray that like maybe somebody comes by or flies overhead or.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking my chances.
And what if there's a storm, like a storm in the middle of the ocean, and you're just out there and you can't do anything, and it's just.
But like, also, how would you like? You would have to just drown now. Like, there's no other plausible.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking about a boat, but yeah, if you're just like out there with no boat.
I was thinking like completely like stranded, maybe like just like a life vest.
That's even
type
worse.
Situation.
That's significantly worse.
On a boat, I feel like I could stand a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that wouldn't be as bad.
I feel like I just don't want to be in the middle of and then like the terrifying thing is that you see videos of scuba divers and stuff in the ocean, and like when they're recording, it's like everything is just blue, and then all of a sudden there's something there, and it just like comes out of nowhere, and you can't really tell what it is until it gets really close, and I hate that. Like, there's something so disorienting about it.
And I think I would never be in that position. I don't know how scuba divers do it. Frankly, I think I would pass out.
I can't.
And that would be the end.
That would be the end. We went on. I went on vacation to Mexico, and
Mexico. You don't know that?
Yeah,
yeah,
yes, France,
Cuba. What's another one?
France, Chile.
Oh my god. Anyway, continue with the story. You're in Mexico. Avocado to Mexico. Continue.
So I'm in Mexico, and we go on one of the little boats, and it's like a boat taking us from Cancun to another island. And
dang, okay, fancy.
And they had a thing where like you could scuba dive in the middle of the ocean, like you're on the boat, and they give you scuba gear, and you can go do like a group dive. And I didn't go, obviously, because I was like, what am I gonna do out there, girl? Also, I can't swim, but even if I could swim, I definitely would not be out there. And it was terrifying just like watching them, because it's just people like bobbing on the surface of the water, and I'm like, what if a shark came right now?
Have you seen like the shark cage videos and like movies and stuff?
I've seen one shark cage movie. It's like 47 meters down or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Like, that's horrifying.
That's horrifying. I was like, I hate everything about this. I don't think I would ever go shark cage diving. Unless I just really, stopped caring about my life. You
know what I do want to do? I want to do like the stingray and like dolphin touching.
I would do dolphins. I don't know about stingrays. Something about that
really
freaks me out.
I feel like they're cute. Do they harm you?
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
If they sting you, you're dead.
Well, Well, I don't know about dead.
No,
I don't
you're
know
dead.
about that. I feel like you're pulling some, not pulling some
No,
strings. What's it
you're
called?
dead. What was his name?
No.
Is it Robert Irwin or is it Steve?
All right, isn't Robert the son
Robert's the son, right? So Steve.
of Steve?
So Steve Irwin died because he got stung by a stingray and then he died.
Okay, how many times has that happened? Let
Probably
me
quite
Google
a
this.
few.
Fewer than 20 deaths have been recorded
Steve
globally.
Irwin's death was a notable exception, with the barb piercing his heart. Okay, so if you get stung in the heart, you're
Okay,
dead.
well,
And they also have
you
venom. So I don't
venom.
I don't know if you want to take that chance, babe. I'm not taking that chance.
Okay, well, I also feel like they're not gonna stab me through the heart.
Well, it's
Okay.
not a stab, it's just a sting. Which, it's so sad that that's how he died. Robert Irwin, if you want to move to America,
Oh.
I got you, babe.
Yeah, I don't think he ever wants to move to America. I don't think anyone should have moved to America
I
at
don't
this
want to
point.
move to Australia, though, because it's all fun and games till the spiders come crawling out.
Oh no, babes, I'm moving to Canada.
Robert, can we go somewhere else?
Not even talking to Robert. Over here, Robert. I really miss you. I think we can move somewhere
Robert,
else.
we can move somewhere else, babe.
Robert,
We can find somewhere else to go.
proud. Nah, Robert.
Okay, next. What's your next story?
um, my lord, I'm trying to think of story. Honestly, I don't really like all my stories are good. I also like. I need you to know. Well, you already know this. I have the memory of a goldfish.
Yes.
So, like, me recounting stories, probably not the best idea. Um, Let me see if I can go through my Google Photos and
Yeah,
see.
go through your Google Photos. I will say that that same trip that I took to Mexico, I did get very sick at the end.
Maybe Mexico is just not your place.
The last, no, it was great up until the end. So the last day, I had like
Huh. I saw times of COVID.
oh,
I don't know why I have a picture of my computer screen, but
I was going through, I don't remember what I was going through, but I found old photos of my math homework. Do you remember when they used to make us upload our math homework? Like, you had to take a
yes,
picture of your work and upload it. I found like old photos of math work. And I was like, this is despicable.
my lord.
What's your dream vacation destination?
I either want to go to Canada because like it's cool weather. I feel like you know what I'm not. I'm just finding more pictures of you during COVID, and honestly, it's so funny.
Dark times.
Anyway, the fun times for me. I don't know. You were doing the most random stuff.
I
Anyway,
was.
probably like Canada
Hmm.
or like a seal would say. Honestly, Australia.
You want to go to Australia?
I feel like they have some pretty stuff there, at least along the
They do
coastline.
have some pretty stuff there.
I will invest in like a flamethrower because I'm not protecting myself. Like as soon as I see a spider, that building's going down.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I'm not. I'm taking everyone with me.
Oh.
If I'm going, so is everyone else, and everyone's just got to commit to that bit.
It's not a bit if everybody's dead.
Well, if you stick to it, it is. You got to commit to the bit.
This is
You hear the alarm go
horrible.
off, you're sitting down and you're standing there. You said, "Oh, he's at it again."
No, he's at it again. This is no.
Me having a track record in Australia of beating
A
arson.
criminal record of arson in Australia. You know what? I really can't. This is
Maybe
crazy.
I shouldn't go to Australia.
You shouldn't go to Australia.
Maybe let's invest in Canada. I
Canada's
feel like
cool.
Canada's got some nice places.
Canada's chill. My dream vacation destination is probably Switzerland or Ireland.
Ooh. Is Finland good? I feel like Finland's pretty nice.
I think Finland has like a. I think they were like the safest country in the world or something.
Exactly. I'm gonna go to theirs. Finland or Switzerland. Because also they're like they support the gays.
Mm-hmm. Fact.
And like I need that. I need that support. Support the gays, guys.
Cool.
Why is my screen getting darker? Like it's not even and that's okay. Hey guys, I need better equipment.
We're gonna upgrade, y'all.
Hey guys, once I get paid, it's gonna change.
We're gonna get some good upgrades around here. Okay. But anyways, yeah. Thanks guys for watching and listening to the pod, episode 3.
We'll find our structure eventually.
We will. We'll get it together for sure. Thanks guys. We'll see you next week.
Next week? What's next week? I don't know the dates. I was gonna say we'll see you on the blank.
Oh wait, follow us on our social media. Nothing to say .pod. That's our Instagram and our TikTok. If you wanna keep up with us, so.
And don't forget on the YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yes, like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube.
Oh, and follow on Spotify. There's a lot of things.
Yes, we also have a Spotify. So go look at that. And
we're on every platform ever. Trust. We'll be on what's that Chinese TikTok?
Red Note.
We'll be on Red Note soon, guys. We'll be on Red Note. Trust.
We will not be on Red Note. Anyways, thank you guys for
find us on LinkedIn.
I don't want to talk about LinkedIn. I don't want to talk about LinkedIn. Okay. Love you guys.